Hello, everybody. I'm here with Jimothy Tones.
Hello.
What did you do today, Tim? Let's go Tones!
Thank you. Today I went 5th place here at the Houston Regionals.
But you went after Swiss?
I went absolutely undefeated all the way to top 8, and then got killed by Baja. We can talk about that later. we don't talk about that.
Yeah. First after Swiss, so 6-0. Man, what a performance, man!
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like out of all the people in top 8, I was really afraid to play against you because you are Saki, and you know it. You are Saki. You top deck, and
well, we are not Saki.
But it's calculated somehow. It's crazy. How were your matchups today? What did you play against in those 6 rounds?
Very good. I somehow actually survived the sort of abyss. What do you want to call it? I guess like
aggro abyss.
I want to say like 3 abyss today.
Oh,
and,
wow.
This deck does struggle with that a little bit, but we pulled it out. I mean, we pulled the Blazing Breath and stuff, and Bell Ringers. When against Sword, I won pretty handily with Sword. In fact, I kind of tuned this, in my opinion. This is going to be, of course, my opinion. To sort of beat Sword, or at least combat Sword, because I thought that was going to be the most popular thing here. Kind of wasn't. Definitely got four sword in the top
it was
8.
a lot. It was a lot. Oh yeah, 4 sword in top 8. And also, I want to point out that you're also not even playing. Like there was a lot of dragon today, but a lot of discard dragon, and you were not on that.
Yes.
Is there any reason why you didn't want to play that?
Didn't want to play that. I do think this kind of struggles against discard dragon. I mean, not too much to where like really I think I should make a change and like break the deck or anything like that. I just personally maybe have trouble with those matchups. Not sure, but I did go through a dragon player. He was playing ramp control like me, so and then got to top 8 and we lost to discard dragon. But even then, I think in that match specifically, when I talked to Dai, there was kind of a little top decky thing that happened that kind of blew me up. I think had it not happened, probably would have been pretty good. I think so.
All right, we're 2 minutes in. Let's get into the profile.
Sure. So yeah, I mean, really, this is again Dragon. I think we've all seen it. Bell Ringers are pretty staple. This is your Abyss hate card. Stops Abyss. Very good against Sword. Really puts kind of a kind of puts a monkey in the wrench when some of their plans. Again, I really recommend on this figuring out when to stand and when to board.
Those early turns are super important.
Super important, and I'm telling you, you get a lot of mileage when you know what you're doing with those. So really, I'd say experiment around. I've sort of done that. It's paid off dividends. I mean, what else are you going to do? You got Blazing Breath, another sort of aggro hit card, and also can really be a good late game to just get through some pesky wards because, in case you didn't know, like we run big dragons that want to get through that and kill them. So. Ramp.
Best card in the deck.
Yeah, pretty much. Except be careful playing this card. Just Abyss. Abyss, again, you lose a lot of tempo on turn 2, especially if you didn't play like a Bell Ringer or like a Blazing Breath.
You are warning the people about Abyss.
Yeah, believe me, I was a little worried about that. Went against old boy over here, Tyler, and
we'll get to him.
Again, second video in a row.
I know, it's crazy.
We ran some sets, and playing this card's a little risky against super aggro. So. This one, I mean, we've all seen
no
Dragon
explanation.
Warrior.
You gotta have it.
2 for 1. I mean, just Evo, swing into the other. 2 for 1's free.
For sure.
This is also a super good card. Try to hold off on playing these cards until you, of course, have overflow. I mean, that's just. I mean, fire it off when you need to, but again, if you think you're in a bad spot, go and fire it off. But this card pays off dividends, especially when you're in overflow. Just replaces itself, does damage. I play Zenitra. I know a certain someone who doesn't like this card very much.
Whoa! Let's keep it civil. Let's keep it civil. Yeah, you're the reason why I dropped the deck. Sorry, go ahead.
I really like this card just because there's certain instances where you really want to go wide. Again, especially in like Dragon Mirrors and stuff, we have so much single target removal. Just play 3, by the way. Don't play this on 3, by the way. Do not play that card on 3. It's bad. I did play it today once, but it was because I was that desperate. But you really want to play this when you can do the dragon as well too, because you want to create 2 bodies, and if they have single target removal, you still get some value out of the
5
card.
play points or later then.
Yes, 7 it's correct. I still run Ayala. Man, this card's really good in the mirror, I think. You play this, and it's like the dragon player does not want to do anything about it. Again, it's like, do I use a removal spell on it and let you ramp? or do I let you hit me in the face for 3? I mean, it's a win-win in that situation. Be careful playing this against Haven. They will banish that, and it's like, oops, didn't need to do anything.
For sure.
The girl, I mean, what do you want me to say about this?
Put her away.
This
Put her
fine
away.
lady,
Put her away.
Not very good.
Say nothing
Worst
more.
card of the deck.
Not very good.
Not
Worst
very
card
good.
of the deck. Might cut her down.
I'm going to cut her.
The best card in the game is her Evo. 2
Yeah.
words printed on the card. It's the best card in the game.
Absolutely. I run 2 Execution. This is kind of just an all-purpose card. I've sort of tuned this again to beat Sword, because Sword's kind of a problem. This is kind of an insurance policy against, again, their amulet. So, again, if that Leonidas does get through, you can at least deal with that in that way. But it also just deals with big bodies, you know, big dragons. Just watch the Haven matchup. That's bad, because you can't target a lot of stuff in Aegis, but pretty good. Just more removal.
Oh, very nice. Yep.
Secret tech here, which is the next card, but we'll talk about it here in a second. Again, just another, like, I would say better Dragon Warrior. It costs 1 more, but gets rid of whatever rather than pinging for 3.
For sure.
So I run 2, and then we'll talk about Evo later. But anyway, this is good removal card.
Yep.
Probably the sneakiest card that I love. Archangel Reina. That's the girl right there.
Where'd you get that inspiration, Tim?
Definitely not Juan. Definitely not you at all. I thought this originally.
I'm not going to ask you about shoutouts later.
Yeah.
So how did this perform for you today?
Pretty good. Definitely came up big in the Dragon Mirror.
Okay.
Again, this card gets really, really good later in the game as the game prolongs and everything.
Yeah. I saw you. You played Olivia for 5 play points, then you played Reina for 4, use your last Evo point to evolve it, and then you recovered 7.
Yeah,
it was
7.
crazy.
We were going that long into game. And
that was in the mirror, so.
Yeah. This card, really good. Plus, just a few combos with this card. This really enables a lot of your dragons. So when you're playing Fafnir and like Genesis Dragon especially, you can essentially play this card, Evo it, get your play points back, and then play your big dragon, and you don't have to worry about any sort of crackback because she's a ward. So again, I get to Genesis from number 10, or I get to Fafnir their board, and I don't have to worry about any little storm followers coming in and pinging me for game. All right?
For sure.
Super great card. Love it. I also love this card a lot. I run
3 of it. Oh, wow.
If you want to know anything about me, I'm a greedy player.
And Saki.
What?
And Saki.
And Saki, yeah, very Saki. This is also just a control backbreaker. Again, also really comes up against Abyss. Abyss really likes to just throw up their hand on the board and save their probably most important cards later, like Cerberus and stuff. And if you can hit one of those with her discard effect,
perfect. No, Abyss is a combo deck. Abyss is a combo deck.
As well
if
as
you take the pieces away, for sure,
Yeah, as well as heal the cards, or heal and make them discard. It's backbreaking, but also, I mean, just like, you need an Evo point. If you have a Shenlong, you're going first, and you want to really ramp, get that Evo point, get that Shenlong out.
Well, listen to him, people. He didn't lose to Abyss today.
Yeah, I didn't, and somehow it didn't work out. Don't even need to talk about this guy. That's the big bad Shenlong.
You need to be able to just show us only one. You know, that's what it needs to be at.
No. We need 3 at all time. You know, but, I mean, that's the boy. He heals. That's you cycle through your deck. Find your good stuff. Sculpt your hand. What else is there to it, right? What else we got here? 2 Conflag. Had to put these in. I cut another card that I love dearly to put these in, but really, again, Sword right now is just too aggressive. I have to have this like early in case they're going like floral or pompous princessing into other things like Sun likes to do.
Fortunately for you, you saw the spice before the regional.
Right, but I gotta say this also came up in a lot of other matchups where some decks that I didn't expect to go wide went wide, and just kind of just blew them up. And I was like, oh, nice, one card.
We had to respect that all weekend. For sure.
This is the card I cut. I love Fafnir. I was running 2, but he's
missed the second one?
Yeah, I miss him a lot. Again, now I just need this part of him. Just half of him. Just the half of him. But yeah, he's still really good. He can definitely blow out, again, big boards. Also, they mentioned the Reino combo. Really great. Man,
Reina
really can just blow your opponent out and just tempo swing like crazy.
Sure.
Your win con, or one of your win cons, Dragon.
One Jennifer.
Jennifer. Kind of the card that I'm somewhat known for because I always have Genesis
Jennifer,
Dragon and a Blazing Breath ready to take out that pesky bell ringer.
Yeah.
Win con, I mean, what's to say? 10 to the face, as long as they have 0 play points, watch out. Don't get like acolyted or like removal spelled by accident. But I mean, this once you get to 10 or less, they have to play different.
Ironic, you lost to it last in top 8. Didn't you?
And I lost. Actually, no, I lost to Dracomancer's Rights.
Technically,
technically, he's still my boy. All right, we're still cool.
Okay.
And then finally, Bahamut.
Yeah.
I put this in again. Sword. That deck I was playing against. It just absolutely is backbreaking, and I wanted something to just deal with Leonidas cleanly. Didn't even have to think about it.
Yeah. You didn't even have to think about it.
Didn't even have to think about it. No, I don't have to
watch
think
this man. Full hand of Dragon, turn 9, full board of Sword with Leonidas, Bahamut in hand, and he goes,
yeah.
What do I do?
Yeah.
What do I do?
What? I was like, what are you doing, bro? You gotta think about it a little bit. I mean, because
whoa,
you're about to end a man's career with this guy.
You're right. There's some real life consequences with this, guys.
And that man's gonna have to go through some therapy, I think, after I do this. But again, it deals with Leonidas cleanly. It also can really show up whenever you're playing against discard Dragon. If you have this
of course, blowout.
Right?
Blowout,
assuming you make it that long, because they do like to ping you a lot. The only card it kind of doesn't really help with is like Aegis. I really wanted to deal with Aegis, and it just doesn't. But still a great card. I have to do it. So.
All right, Evo deck.
Evo deck.
Should be a quick fan, right?
Yeah, not really a
not really innovative.
Bell ringer, gotta have it.
Yeah.
Dragon Warriors, gotta have it. Being the one-up girl. That's the one.
Yeah, you
play with this card. Super good.
Yeah.
The card that I'm probably gonna cut.
I need to go ahead and apologize to everybody.
Dark Dragon Forte, she's won me too many. Treated me real nice. Erd, good point, by the way. If you're playing Reyna, it does replenish your Evo deck, so we probably should mention that. Like, that's why I run 2 Erd, because I can run Erd and then potentially have a second one for later.
For sure.
Very, very kind of potent combo.
Yeah, for sure.
Also with Shenlongs, also with your Dark Dragoon Fortes, it will actually get that third.
Shuffling one back matters. It'll come up.
It'll turn on that third.
Especially in the mirror, because they drag on so long, you know?
Yeah, it'll turn on that third Forte, that third Shenlong, another Dragon Warrior if you need, I guess. Just a lot of things. Shenlong heals, we all know about that. And then lastly, of course, Bahamut, the guy. Which, again, you'd be surprised how many times I've replenished that with Reyna and had to deal with a second Leonidas. It was pretty tight, you know what I'm saying? So, that's the deck. It's worked out really well. Again, I went undefeated in Swiss today, and then just got blown out by, weirdly enough, a Bahamut today.
That's crazy.
It's all right. I mean, it happens. I really think the deck's fine. I don't know if I make any changes. Don't break the deck. You know.
Don't fix it. It ain't broke.
So that's kind of where I'm at.
Well, you had a great run, man. Congratulations, first after Swiss top 8. You got a beautiful play mat, and you get to ride home with the champion. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later.
God, worst 5-hour drive ever.